Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne. Today I'm going to be doing your Days Are Live summer preview. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much and I appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows it's a channel for soap fans, so they can come on over and be part of our soap fam. We also have a membership where you get early access to videos, spoils up to a week in advance, such as the summer preview, which the members got last week. And we also are going to be doing more with the membership and the channel itself, because a lot of people requested me to review other things other than soaps. And so I've decided to go ahead and add some more stuff to the roster. The main thing will continue to be soaps, but I am going to be reviewing other types of shows. So now you're going to get that news as well in the membership. And me going ahead and give you your Days of Live summer preview, beginning with EJ, Sammy, and Lucas. Lucas and Sammy slept together more than once, and then EJ shows up. EJ comes in like, I know I've been a terrible husband. I know that I've been distant, but I'm putting all of that behind me, and I'm going to be the perfect husband because I love you so much. So that puts the pressure on Sammy. This is the EJ she wanted. Now he's here. And we wonder if and when EJ is going to find out about Lucas and Sammy. So we bring him home with the twin goals to fix his marriage first and foremost, and because he wants to take his place in the mirror. So you have to see how the politics and dynamics of that work out, where he enlists Chad and Tony to try to overthrow Jake. Next we have Kate, Jake, and Gabby. Kate is faking her blindness. Essentially, she wants to torture Gabby and Jake. She doesn't necessarily want Jake back. She just wants to punish him and torment him and Gabby because they got together behind her back. It will be fun to see how long Gabby will put up with this situation. Sammy and Nicole. The rivalry between Sammy and Nicole is really money in the bank to me. Sammy is fixated on proving that Nicole cheated on her brother. Nicole, who doesn't like to play the victim, decides she's going to turn it around on Sammy. Lucky for her, she gets on to the fact that Sammy may be hiding a very similar secret. So you got this battle going on of who will get the goods on who first and who will expose who first. Although that should have been who will expose whom first. That would have been the proper way to say that. Ben and Sierra. Sierra shows up on Ben's doorstep to demand that she sign the divorce papers, and she has a very big reason why she needs them signed. Where is the tipping point for Ben? It's like, I have to do something before it's too late. We wanted to have a good cliffhanger for the Olympics break. The Olympic break comes, I think it's like July 28th. So when we come back from it, we will see whether Ben and Sierra will get their romantic reunion or not. Now it was spoiled that Sierra does come back in June, but clearly up to July 28th, she's still going to be mad at Ben and fighting Ben. Xander and Gwen. Always felt that crossing these two characters would be fun. They're two troublemakers, and I thought they would make a good match in a lot of ways. They cross paths under Jack's roof and don't like each other right away, which means sparks are going to fly. He is trying to help her with the Dr. Snyder problem, and she's not used to having help, but she might actually need him a little bit, even if she doesn't want it. Then we have Abe and Paulina. Paulina sells the plan to Abe, which in theory is wonderful. It's supposed to be incentive for small businesses run by people of color to make Horton Town Square more diverse, but we see what she's been selling is not exactly the same as what she's planning, and her plans are going to be at odds with the feeling she's been developing for everyone in the town, especially Lonnie and Abe. Then we have Lonnie and Eli. Eli and Lonnie's 1-year anniversary is coming up in July, and they're planning to celebrate it, and coincidentally coinciding with the groundbreaking of Paulina's plans for the town square. So these two events are going to collide. So we'll probably know what Paulina's really up to in July when it all blows up. Not literally, but the story. Tripp, Allie, and Chanel. Tripp sees the dynamics between them, between Chanel and Allie, but is trying to be a nice guy and take Allie at her word that she's interested in pursuing something with him, not Chanel. But I think Allie may be a little bit in denial of what her feelings really are for Chanel, and maybe she was too quick to brush it under the rug. And Allie and Chanel decide to start a business together. These BFFs are about to get very close. Rafe, Nicole, and Ava. Nicole pushed Rafe towards Ava, and now that is reality, it's harder for Nicole, especially now that her marriage is crumbling. And Ava is pretty smart, and she starts to see that Nicole is maybe suddenly not as big of a cheerleader of Rafe and Ava as she was before. At the same time, Nicole is still married, and her ideal situation is with Eric coming home. But that may not turn out the way she thinks it is. So, we know now that Eric is coming home. Greg Vaughn is coming back to the show. Rumor is it's just to close out his storyline with Nicole, find out about the fair, and probably go back to Africa. But Eric is coming home really soon, as we saw in the summer promo. And we also saw on Wednesday's episode, because there's no episode on Thursday and Friday, that she wrote the text about her affair, and being an idiot, she saved it in her phone instead of deleting it, because she could always write it again. So the fact that she saved her confession about the affair in her phone, I think that's what's going to come back to bite her. Not Sammy finding out. I think Eric is going to see that text, or she might send it accidentally or something like that. So, but I think that text is definitely going to come into play with Eric finding out the truth. And next, we have Brady, Chloe, and Philip. Chloe has a romantic past with both Brady and Philip, and both were very popular pairings, and having their fan bases. So we're trying to have the best of both worlds and play the triangle. Now that Kristen is caught and out of the way, and Brady writes her off, suddenly Chloe becomes an option again. But Brady is gun shy, so it allows Philip and Chloe to get off to more of a start, while Brady is licking his wounds over Kristen. But Brady doesn't like to be alone for long. I think it's going to be exciting to revisit both couples. So, and just, it doesn't say it, but it was also revealed that Stacey Haydock is coming back. Teo Pinglis revealed he had scenes with her. Justin, Bonnie, Steve, and Kayla. Bonnie wants to take a relationship with Justin public, but we'll see that Steve and Kayla have their doubts about Bonnie, more so Steve, since Adrian was his sister, and Bonnie wronged her so much. But Bonnie somehow feels if Steve and Kayla gives the official stamp of approval to this relationship, it legitimizes her to everybody, so she's really after that. So, before I choke too much, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I have the Days of Our Lives Weekend review I'm about to do, so look out for that. Also, the Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of June 14th, I'm about to put that out too. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.